Hello Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And for those of you that may be wondering what was the bottom card, that is sexuality. I only picked the top card. It has the most amount of energy. That's the way I read. And if it's meant to come out, it will come out again. There you go. So this is somebody who you have had a relationship with. This could be a situationship. This could be simply someone who you have exchanged glances with across a room, and you know that there's something important that they probably would like to tell you, but they're just not saying. Oh boy, boy. This is a very different kind of reading. Third party energy here. It's a very intense reading. Somebody here manipulated the other person, and somebody here was a bit naive. Interesting. Wow. Wisdom under the bottom of the deck. So somebody's learned a lesson. Something huge happened here. Life-changing. Not good, actually. Scorpio, we have here synthesis followed by sexuality, shape-shifting, betrayal, laughter, hearth and home, death and rebirth, cycles. Then we have wisdom under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. All right. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Keep in mind this is a general love reading. It's not a personalized one, so it may not resonate with everybody out there. My dear Scorpio, a long while ago, things were very nice between us. There was a lot of peace and harmony. And now I see that there is a lack of that. There's a lack of peace, a lack of harmony. It's difficult to try to be open with you when there's so many things that are hidden deep in the shadows of this forest that I call home. I don't want to open up to you because I can't. It's difficult for me to also get you off of my mind. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about your body. You have the most gorgeous body, a very sexy body. Your eyes, your hair, your skin, even your nails. I like your nails. I like when you caress me. There's certain things that I just can't stop thinking about. And I know I have, from my point of view, bent over backwards to try to accommodate you, to adjust my schedule according to yours, to try to be with you the way that you would want me to be. Because I'm addicted to you. I'm very addicted to you. And yet, I betrayed you. I have behaved in a way that was very different, something that you were not expecting. I acted as though I'm a stranger, as if you never knew me at all. And even though I am with someone else, even though I am doing something else, I do long for you and I do yearn for you. My mind is always constantly thinking about you. In my heart, I have found that you are someone who makes my heart happy. You are someone who knows how to make me laugh. You are that friend, you are that confidant. And in you I have found this beautiful person who will always be accepting and loving, giving me unconditional love whenever I need it. No matter how bad I am, whatever I do, doesn't matter. Your love remains a constant, it remains the same. Do I take advantage of that? Yes, I do. Because I know it'll always be there for me. I want a second chance. There's certain things that have happened in this connection that I know never really should have happened. Things in the past were very rough, a rocky road. But I have planned things. And I have plans that going forward, things will be better. Things will be different. There will be more calm, more peace. Right now, all that has happened between us, I cannot stop thinking about it. It's hard for me to focus. I'm constantly thinking about us. I'm constantly thinking about what has happened. I'm obsessing over the situation. I'm obsessing over you. And time has gone by, and I have become a bit wiser. I am no longer the same person that I used to be. Things have changed. Priorities have changed. I have learnt my lesson, and I don't want to make the same mistakes that I made back then. I want peace and harmony between you and I. All right, Scorpio. So there has been sexual manipulation. Somebody here has felt used sexually. Even emotional manipulation with the sexual. Somebody here feels really betrayed because they were put into a third-party situation. Because of the intensity of this, some of you may feel that the cards are reversed. You may feel that this is your energy, whereas this is supposed to be the other person's energy, but because you have a third-party card, it's kind of complicated now. Third party, keep in mind, as I've mentioned before in my other previous videos, doesn't necessarily mean another human being that somebody is having an affair with. Doesn't have to be that. This could simply be somebody who has texted this person, very much interested in them. This could also be a third-party situation where this individual cannot give you the time, energy, and effort that you deserve. Why? Because they themselves have a lot going on. They are either busy with their work, their career path, projects, health-related issues, taking care of someone else. Not being there for you over the weekends because they have to take care of the children. So there is something going on here where even though this person is far away from you, they're not 100% dedicating themselves to you, and that feels to you also like betrayal. And the intensity of this connection is off the charts. There's a lot of sexual energy, sexual tension. Now, do I see love, Scorpio, right here? I actually, right now, at least with these cards, I don't. I see a lot of lust. This for me is my friendship card, laughter. And then we have sexuality. For me, that's lust. So friend and lust is friends with benefits kind of connection. You may have started this connection as a casual kind of thing. You know, some of you may have been, let's see where this goes. Others of you may have just known that, okay, this is what I want. And a few of you may have thought that, you know what, this person's the one, I want to be with this person long term. However, the intentions were not the same as yours. That is where this betrayal is coming from, because there's a whole different set of minds. Your mind's very different from theirs. Your intentions were very different from theirs. But it's interesting, now this person is starting to realize this. They're starting to realize that what they had thought was quite different from what your true intentions were. And honestly, it's a very good thing to become wise. To get to this level with these cards, this person has gone through a lot as well. So this person now, before they may have been immature, but they have become a bit more mature now. They have learned from their mistakes. They're not going to repeat them. They don't want to repeat them. But this is a huge situation where we have somebody who feels betrayed and somebody who feels kind of stuck in the middle. This may just be you. You don't know whether you should stay with this person or whether you should leave, because they have put you in a very awkward situation where they're not giving you their time, their energy, their effort, and you deserve this, right? Of course, if it's, you know, if this person's getting a divorce and if they have to take care of their kids over the weekends or something like that, there needs to be a compromise. There has to be a little bit of a adjusting period. But what I am seeing here is that definitely there has been betrayal. Definitely there is somebody who's not giving you their full energy. It's almost as if their energy is scattered. Somebody demands more attention from this person. All right, I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. Let's have a look at anything that may have happened that caused the problem in the first place in this connection. Four of Arrows. Then we have the King of Staves. Okay. The Four of Arrows, let's have a look at that. With the Four of Arrows, this does talk about how once upon a time things were okay between you, but then things got very rocky. It was very rough. The waters were very rough. This card talks about healing. It talks about introspection and isolating oneself because they want to heal. They needed time to heal or rest, and they wanted peace after emotional disappointment. They had detached from everyday world problems to regain balance. You may have thought, Scorpio, that they were keeping their distance from you. The reason why was because they were enforcing themselves into isolation. They were forcing themselves to become lonely. Why did they do this? Because they needed a more detached point of view. So basically they needed to be the hermit, so they just didn't talk to anybody in order to figure out their own shit. Okay, that's what it comes down to. They're trying to figure themselves out. Why did I do what I did to Scorpio? Why did I behave like this? Why didn't I do this? They are hurt. They're hurt. And they are hurt because they hurt you. And so they're trying to figure things out. And eventually they'll get somewhere. Here we also have the King of Staves. Let's have a look at that. Okay, this talks about how Once upon a time, Scorpio, this person may have seemed very confident. They were the master of all things, and they were very supportive. However, things changed. What happened was this person eventually wanted to again harness these forces that they once used to have. But they were not strong enough to do so. At some point in time, this person may have seemed like someone who is supportive, but they were not reliable. So that is a tough one. For some of you, you may have noticed that this person, you depended on them in certain ways. They didn't give you the support that you needed, and they were quite unreliable. And obviously, this just kind of makes the whole relationship sour, right? If you're wanting to be in a relationship and wanting to make it work, you have to be reliable. You have to be supportive. That's just the way it goes. If it's not, it's just a one-sided relationship. But it's not even called a relationship if it's one-sided, is it? This is just a one-sided love. But like I said, the person grew wisdom, right? And how did they grow wisdom? Because they kept this. This is stuff that happened in the past. The first set of cards was what's happening right now. That's how they feel right now. This is what happened in the past that caused the problem in the first place. This person went into this hermit mode, which is great. That's excellent. What happened after the hermit mode, they were able to think about what all has happened. And remember, with the first set of cards, you had the wisdom card here, right? So this was important. That time, Scorpio, that you both had apart helped this person reevaluate their life and what they were like and what they want to be with you. Why did they behave the way that they did? They've become wiser. And that was needed. And sometimes you can only get wisdom when you literally shut yourself off from the rest of the world and you listen to your inner voice, to your intuition, to your instinct. All right, let's have a look at any actions, any intentions that this person may have towards you. Check it out. Hermit, right? Why isn't that a surprise? Hermit. So there's a whole lot of things here, Scorpio, that this person really does have in their life. Like they're really changing. You have changed this person's life. It's like this whole transformation that's occurred. And they have never felt so in tune with their mind, body, spirit, and soul. Ever. They only have felt like this after they've met you. After whatever happened between the both of you, they turned into this hermit. But after the hermit comes a wisdom, which is what you had earlier. They're still in the hermit mode. They still want to gain more wisdom. They still feel it's not enough. They feel like they're not enough for you. Okay. Ooh, Scorpio. These are very unhappy cards. So we have here the Hermit. Of course, as I mentioned, and the other one was Four of Arrows, but it's very similar. The feelings are very similar. Staying alone, wanting to be alone, not talking to anybody, forcing oneself into isolation. And, seeing, where is my life headed? Why am I acting this way? Why do I do the things that I do? The next card is very beautiful. King of Cups. This person has officially felt and understood that they have a lot of love for you, unconditional love. They want to give you love. They also feel that you have this ability to make them extremely emotional. The next card, Five of Pentacles. Whatever has happened in this connection, how bad it was, they truly do feel left out in the cold and rejected and neglected. There's certain things that happened that made you very bitter, and they can energetically feel this coming from you. We have here also the Three of Pentacles. For a small portion of you, there's some of you that, I'm getting the number 23, so maybe 23% of you. 28, okay. Okay, I have no idea why, but 23, 25, and 28, those numbers are coming up, may have some significance. But the reason why mostly it's coming up is because between 25 and 28, that's a percentage of people that are actually working with this person, or you have worked with this person in the past. And this person's falling in love with you, 100%. They're falling in love with you. If you have not had any type of work history with this person, then this simply means that this person knows that you have options, and they want to be that person who can maybe start a project with you to try to just get into your good graces. They just want to find an excuse to be with you and to work with you. Any way that they can get to come close to you will make them happy. Then you have the Four of Cups. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme is something that umbrellas all of this. This is something that they're feeling and thinking. That, oh, I have lost all these good opportunities. I didn't take the opportunity when this person gave it to me, when my Scorpio gave it to me. There are feelings here of depression. Yes, depression. There is a lot of depression here. And keep in mind, there's various levels and grades of depression too. There's different types of depression. But any type is not good. It's not healthy. But this person really is sad, lonely. They're depressed. They're dwelling in the past and not really being able to move forward. They're just kind of in shock and thinking about, you know, what on earth did I do? You remember you had betrayal, right? You had the betrayal card. You also have a third party card right before that. This person somehow feels like they put you in a very uncomfortable situation, and they just kept going on and on with whatever they wanted to do. They never really listened to you, never really thought about you and your feelings or your plans or your future. This is something that they realize now that they're doing and that they were doing. Ultimately, I can say that this person was very selfish because it was all about them. But keep in mind, Scorpio, now this person is changing. You got some good cards here that show that there is a lot of self-reflection. And that is needed. That is much needed, and that is exactly what this person's doing. Thank God. Yes, that's a good thing. With the Hermit card, with the Four of Arrows, and earlier with the Wisdom card, there's a whole lot of change. So, you know, if you want to reach out to this person, don't. Not at all. Don't even. This person needs his or her own sweet time, his, her, or they, their own sweet time, okay, to actually be with you and to think about, how am I going to fix all this? They need their own time. You do you, they'll do themselves, all right? Do I see any action here right now? Honestly, I do not. I don't see much action here, Scorpio, just to tell you the honest truth. What's truly happening is a lot of thought is being put into this person's heart, their mind, body, soul. They're trying to figure out, why am I so nasty? Basically, that's what it comes down to. And in addition to that, in the back of their mind, they have that feeling of, you know, rejection, that even if I start something, it's not going to work out. And they have that feeling of, oh my goodness, why did I do that back then? You know, why didn't I pay attention? Why didn't I take advantage of this beautiful opportunity? Why did I do what I did? You know, why am I so... I don't like using the word dumb, but they do feel like their head was not in the right place. What I'm getting is I'm getting in my third eye a message, but it's not a message exactly, it's like a feeling. The feeling that this person is having, oh boy, Okay, the feeling is I was thinking with my pants and not with my head. That's what happened. So this person was very lustful, but they were not very emotional about this connection. And for some of you, you know, it was all about emotions. And that's why it's so difficult. So this feeling here is very difficult. For some of you, you're going through a lot with this person. You may have thought that they're just like cold as ice, they're cold-hearted. They're not as bad. They are regretting and they are thinking about what they've done, and they're trying to become a better person. For some of you, you're not going to give two shits about this person because you really hate them to the core because they've hurt you as hell. Frankly speaking, I usually don't say the poop word. But this is the energy I'm getting here. Some of you are not going to care. You could not care less. But there's a few of you out there who are still kind of holding on to this connection, this hope. And what's good about that is that this person is starting to change. But what I see is it's going to take a while. All right. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Okay, that was fast. We have here, choose a new direction. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. We have here, choose a new direction. Then we have perfect timing, followed by excellent, very happy to see this, big happy changes. Then we have look for a sign. Then we have wait, followed by no. Then we have take action. Okay. Excellent. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme is the situation will improve. That's perfect. I'm very happy to hear that. That's very good. That's very positive. All right, so here what the message is, they're telling you to choose a new direction. This, for me, usually means two things. You could try a different approach so that the result will be different. Your method of approach and the things that you've been doing over the past few months or years does not seem to be working with this person, which means that your approach needs to be different in order to get a different response from this person. Now, also this means that choosing a new direction simply tells you that you should also focus on yourself for now, because the destination is the same, the route and the road towards it has changed, but the destination is the same. In the meantime, try to start focusing on yourself. Literally, you can just try to be a better version of yourself. Try to pick up a hobby. Focus on yourself, because honestly, Scorpio, this person, remember, they're very much in this hermit mode. They're very much trying to become more wiser, right? Which exactly means that you should be able to focus on yourself and give this person their space. Whatever happens is going to happen in what they call divine timing. It does say here, perfect timing. Perfect timing. The timing will be perfect. When it happens, it's supposed to happen at that time. Not any time before, because that person will not be ready. Are you ready, however? Yes, you are. Eventually, there's going to be big, happy changes. That's perfect. So there's going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. They're also saying here to look for a sign. So this does talk about signs and synchronicities. This does talk about noticing certain patterns of behavior in this person. Maybe even some red flags for some of you. They're telling you to wait. Some of you are very anxious or antsy. it's a process, and this process is going to take its own sweet time. Eventually, no, okay. What I'm getting is no, take action. Actually, what this means is no, do not take action. This is the way I'm interpreting this right now. Don't take any action. Wait for this person. It's supposed to happen in perfect timing. Eventually, at its own pace, there's going to be some big happy changes, and ultimately, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, the situation will improve, Scorpio. For some of you, if you have been waiting for years and you have not communicated with this person, don't really expect miracles to happen just like that. You have to put in some type of energy or effort or something into it in order to get that reaction back, okay? For others of you, if you have been, if there was a lack of closure and it just kind of happened recently or maybe in the past few years, yes, there's something that's going to change. But if you truly have not been communicating at all, it's best not to dwell on this person, because then your situation may be different and it might not resonate with this particular reading. I do see this person needing to take some time off, needing to reflect, some self-reflection, staying away from the rest of the world, trying to do their own thing. They have to, in order to become a better person. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to achieve this. And why are they doing this? They're doing it for you. Because they want to be with you. Because they want the situation to improve. They want to have those big happy changes with you. Scorpio, my suggestion would be, choose a new direction for now. Focus on yourself. Try a different method of approach. If you've been texting this person or trying to communicate with this person, stop it altogether. Just don't even. Eventually, there's going to be some type of a reaction to that action that you have taken. By you not acting can also trigger. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's best for you to let this person heal. There's a whole lot of things that they're going through. They do feel quite bad about what they have done, the way they have behaved. Eventually, things will change. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. I just wanted to let you know also, you can visit my website. I do have quite a few readings that are still open. Some of them are love readings. I also do past life readings specifically for you and your person of interest. If you really feel a deep bond and a deep connection and you're not able to let go of this person, and sometimes you've had obsessive thoughts about this person, then yeah, that's a spiritual connection. I'd be able to have a look into your past, see why it is that you are the way that you are in this lifetime, what happened. I mean, this is a lot of waiting, I have to admit. There's a lot of patience here that's needed. This is almost karmic in nature, the type of behavior that this person has. And I do see that things will improve. But it also has to come from your side, and you can't just sit there waiting for this to happen. You have to start focusing on yourself, because then you will be sending out that positive energy, and it attracts a lot of good things towards you. All right, Scorpio. I will see you guys again. Thank you for tuning in. Have a look at my other channel as well. I have some informative videos recently. I put those up the last time during the last upload. Hopefully you'll find them interesting and helpful. All right. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.